Morning, YouTubies. How's it going? All right, today I'm having just a little bit of a leftover Pizza Hut personal pan pizza with the, I guess you say cheesy sticks? Breadsticks? Cheesy sticks. It's half of a personal pan pizza, I should say. I split the other half with Dad last night at dinner time, so that way I didn't have to cook dinner for him. I just heated up and wham bam sort of thing. He liked it. So how you guys doing? Good, I hope. Let's see what I do with my sauce. There's my sauce. Been dying to eat this. All I had yesterday, what happened was yesterday Anthony had a doctor's appointment about an hour and 15 minutes away from home. Long ways home. So on the way home, we stopped at Pizza Hut to get something to eat. And we brought the leftovers home, and I cooked half of it for Dad. Well, had a scary incident happen on the way home. Both Anthony and I, did I say that right? Both me and Anthony fell asleep at the same time while he was driving down the road. That was scary. Luckily, he woke up just in time before we either hit a tree and he got control of the car and managed to swing it back over into our lane before hitting a head-on with a diesel truck that was probably about 3/4 of a football field away. Yeah, that was scary. And well, 3/4 away, 3/4 of a football field away, but it was coming pretty fast. So I am thankful that he is a good driver and he was able to get the car back in check and everything before we did either hit the tree or hit the truck, the diesel. So yeah, that was the first time it's ever happened. We've been running so much lately. I'm so tired. Exhausted. And it wasn't that he just had nodded off. He crossed the road. He was joking today as he was going, well, I was trying to dodge the squirrel. Squirrel being me. It's like, ugh. So I'm glad we were, came out of all that okay. So that was quite scary. I'm sure it scared that diesel driver too. The truck driver. Ugh. I didn't think my heart would ever calm down after that. I don't think his, I didn't think he'd think his, I can't even talk because I'm just, it scared me so bad. My brain is, so I'm just still thinking about it and the anxiety from it. We've had some close call. I still can't talk. I'm almost tempted to start this video over, but I've already started eating everything. We've had some close calls before, but I think that was about the closest of having a potential fatal accident or a very bad accident. So we got enough health issues enough. We don't need complications from a wreck. I don't even want to think of that. Both of us knew that we were, tired, and our eyes were getting droopy and everything, but we didn't think we were going to actually fall asleep, especially both of us at the same time. So I was like, Uh, but today is a new day. We made it. And we have to both try to not do anything like that again. So I have to make sure I've got cold water or cold drinks on hand, and if I have to, blast music. If I have to, I'll smack him on the arm continuously. Bug him to death. It'll keep me awake. Keep him awake. Probably piss him off. But hey, he'd be awake and alive. So, but yeah. I didn't even begin to tell Dad about any of that. I didn't want to hear him going on about it. I'm trying to claim that he predicted. You know, he what's the he always claims he has dreams foretelling the future, but he always tells about these dreams after things have happened, like way after things have happened. So I didn't even want to begin to hear him go on about that. I can't think of the word that he uses. I don't know. I can't think of it. It's not worth worrying about. And I'm just glad that also Anthony was able to get the car back in check. He didn't jerk the wheel like I probably would in a panic. He was calm about the whole thing. He woke up, realized what was happening, calmly got the car back over, and we didn't hit anything. The car didn't get damaged because we didn't go in the ditch or nothing like that. So the car didn't get damaged. No airbags went off, nothing like that. So I was like, me in a panic, I probably would have accidentally either braked too hard or jerked the wheel too hard and had a worse accident than what it could have been. So, well, actually, we didn't have an accident, but with me, it would have been. So, until recently, it had been forever since we've been to Pizza Hut. But we wanted something a little different. We went to Subway a couple nights. I guess it was last week or something like that. That was horrible. That was disorganized. The girl that did our sandwiches sent our sandwiches down the line in the wrong order and everything, and messed everything up. So at least our order at Pizza Hut was really good. And our waitress we had, second time we've been there, sweetest waitress you could have. I mean, she was like so friendly, so jolly. She was nice. What it is, but something's a little bit spicy. I guess it's the sauce. Got just a hint of spice to it. I'm assuming that's what it is. Yeah. Sauce. It's not bad. I like it. Just that little bit of kick. I've been dying to eat my pizza. Of course, I've not gotten to it yet here since I started this. But I've been dying to eat my pizza since yesterday. He's already got it doctored up with the Parmesan and the pepper flakes. He's like, oh. And Anthony hasn't ate his yet either. And I swear, if he doesn't eat his by this evening, it's going down my hatch. Possibly. I'll wait until I find out if he's going to eat for sure or not. Because, yeah, if he's not going to eat it, I'll eat it. I love pizza. Well, most pizzas. Some places we've had pizza at recently have not been up to par, but I like pizza, not pizza. When I was younger, when I was in my late teens, early 20s, they had the personal pan pizzas out back then, and I never had enough money to swing by after school to get me one. So I never ever got to get one back then, and then they discontinued them. Excuse me. Ooh. They discontinued them, I guess, and so I never got one until just recently. Last, I think it was like 3 months ago. I think it was when I got my first personal pan pizza. Like, oh. I wanted one back then so bad. But I always only had enough money to gas up before school and get home. So like, so good. It's freaking cold today. It's 46 degrees right now, but it feels colder. Oh, that bite had a spice to it. I think I had a little too much pepper flakes in that bite. That'll warm me up. The insides, at least. Plus, my booty is getting warm because of the seat heater. I had to turn it down to the low side, but I had it on the high side. Now I had toasty cheeks. So good. Even with the spice. I feel like I'm ready to spit fire here in a minute, like a dragon. Just call me Puff, the magic dragon. Okay. I got the car running. I was making sure I had enough gas in there. I was like, do I have enough gas in there? Glasses, sunglasses are in the way. That's why I was like, couldn't see over the sunglasses for a second there. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't get it turned down to low. No wonder my butt's on fire. Still had it on high, the seat warmer. No wonder my butt is like got a fire under it, as Mom used to say. I guess it's just Dad saying he had, when he tries to predict stuff, I guess it just says dreams. I was thinking there was another word that he used, but maybe not. I don't know. I've been sitting here trying to think of it. It's like, what was that word he used? Dreams, I guess. Kind of irritated me the other night. Him and I were talking at the dinner table, and he was talking about the Dalmatian he used to have that was named Haley. Well, one of his Dalmatians they used to have. The little house they lived in, Lawson, Missouri, their neighbors behind them had Haley. And middle of summer, they weren't feeding her. Well, I think they maybe was feeding her, but she was like dumping her food because her chain get wrapped around things, and dumping her water. So she'd go all day in the heat, excuse me, with no food or water. And she'd gotten quite skinny. You could actually see her ribs. She was that skinny. They weren't really taking care of her like they should have, because they were working all the time. I get that part, but still, they should have put things in place where she could have at least got her food and water more easily. But they didn't. So she got skinny, like really skinny. And Dad, he kept trying to talk to him about, you know, getting things fixed up for her where she was actually able to get her food and water better. They wouldn't do anything about it to make things better for her. So he started calling the police on them and taking action against them. Well, he finally got them talked into them giving him Haley, the Dalmatian. Well, since he didn't have a place for the dog, he pawned it off onto me and Anthony, because we had a 2-story with full basement house and a large fenced-in yard. You know, the whole entire yard was fenced in. So he pawned her off onto us. Well, we were working all the time also, but we put things in place where she could actually get her food and water easier. And then a short time later, we got her a little buddy, so she'd have a playmate while we were at work, because I felt bad for her, you know, being there by herself all the time. Well, the other day, see, we nurtured her back to health. The other day, Dad was trying to claim that he is the one that nurtured her back to health. I didn't say anything because I wasn't going to have another battle with him. We've had enough battles last 7 months to last me a lifetime. So I didn't say anything. I just kept my mouth shut. But in my mind, I'm thinking, you were not the one that nurtured her back to health. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you, but it was Anthony and I she was at our house, 10 miles away from Dad's house. We're the ones that had food out for her all the time and water and everything. He does that all the time. Things will happen, and he tries to claim credit. Just like recently, him and I were talking at the dinner table about how when I was 5 years old, I fell in the lake. Me and a friend named Royce, we were both 5. We were playing near the lake, closer than what we should have been. I fell in. I didn't know how to swim. So here I am in a panic trying to get out of the water. And Royce wouldn't help me. He just stood there. For years and years, I was angry with him for that. And then I got thinking about it more. I was like, oh, wait a minute. He was a kid just like I was. And he was probably panicked too, and he froze. He didn't know what to do. So, since then, I forgave him. He doesn't know I forget. I don't think he's alive anymore anyway, but still, I forgave him for that because he was a kid like I was. He just, panicked. So I had to actually pull myself up out of the lake by grabbing big old tufts of grass and crawling out of that lake. Dad was nowhere to be seen. He was the campground's caretaker where we lived at that time. He was clear on the other side of the lake doing caretaker work. He was nowhere around. But yet now he tries to take credit. Oh yeah, I was there. I see the whole thing. I was going to help you. I seen you had it. You was getting out of the water. It's like, no, you didn't. You weren't anywhere around. That's only one of many things that he tries to take credit for, things that have happened now that happened back then. Same with when my pony took me out to the middle of the lake and started whinnying at me like he thought it was funny because he took me out to the middle of the lake when I couldn't swim. Dad's like, oh yeah, I seen it. Oh yeah, I know. You weren't anywhere around. That's why I was all over, Daddy! Daddy! Because I didn't know where he's at. He was nowhere to be seen. Man, it's gonna drive me insane, I swear. I'm running out of time here. Oh my goodness, I forgot that I have also from Pizza Hut also these cinnamon mini rolls. I haven't tried any of these. Oh, thumbnail. So yeah, I should probably use the other thumbnail, but yeah, I'm gonna try one. Ooey gooey. Oh my god. That's good. Sweet. But good. Like very sweet. Almost too sweet to be honest. Frosting. Very good though. Alright, I'm gonna get ready to scoop. If you guys are new to our channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. Let me know if you've tried the Pizza Hut personal pan pizzas and, of course, the cheese sticks and the cinnamon buns. Those are good. I like the pizza too. It's like, oh. Alright, I'm gonna scoop. That might yum.